Hello and welcome guys to Upgrade. In today's video, I'm going to discuss URSC Technical Assistant Electrical paper which was held on 4th November 2022, that is yesterday, against the advertisement number URSC01 2020. So there were total 60 technical questions which were asked. So I'll try to discuss maximum number of questions which I can remember. So without any further delay, let's get started. So the first question was, if the coefficient of adhesion of dry rail is 0.25, then the coefficient for the wet rails will be. The range of coefficient of adhesion for the dry rails is from 0.25 to 0.30, and coefficient of adhesion for the wet rails is from 0 to 0.15. So the correct option is 0.15. Second question was, which of the following statement is false? Short pitch winding helps in option A, reducing harmonics, requires less copper conductor, increase volt per turn, or D, increase in efficiency. Correct option is increase volt per turn. Short pitch winding helps in reducing the harmonics, and also it requires less number of conductors, and hence it increases the efficiency, but it doesn't helps in increase in the volt per turn. So the false statement is increase in the volt per turn. Third question was, what is the dimensional formula for acceleration? The dimensional formula for acceleration is m0 l1 t minus 2. Fourth question was, the loss of charge method is used in. So the correct answer was insulation resistance of the cable. Insulation resistance of the cable. Fifth question, in electroplating, weight of element deposited is directly proportional to the valency of element, directly proportional to the atomic weight and valency of an element, option C, inversely proportional to the valency of an element, or option D, inversely proportional to the atomic weight. The correct option is option C, that is inversely proportional to the valency of an element. If armature conductor Ia and flux phi is constant of a DC motor, and if the voltage applied is increased by 10%, then the speed increases by 10%. The correct option is option B, that is speed increases by 10%. Next question is, if the RMS value of sine wave is 90 ampere, RMS value given his IRMS is 90 ampere, then find its peak value, that is maximum value. The formula is IRMS is equals to 0.707 Imax. So the Imax is equals to 90 upon 0.707, that is 127.29 amperes. The full form of BEE is Bureau of Energy Efficiency. Next question is, if 50 kVA 400 Hz transformer is operating at 100 Hz, its kVA will be. The answer will be 2000 kVA. The next question asked was, which of the following statement is false? The power factor can be improved by reducing the poles, changing delta to star when lightly loaded, increase in the line voltage, or none of the above. The correct option is by reducing the poles. By reducing the poles, we cannot alter the power factor. So this option is correct. In diesel engine, the duration between time of injection and ignition is known as delay period. Option A is the correct option. Next question was the three-phase synchronous machine is dash excited machine. The three-phase synchronous machine is doubly excited machine. The permeability is defined as option A, strength of permanent magnet, B, strength of an electromagnet, C, repulsion of two similar poles, and option D, conductivity of materials for magnetic flux. The correct option is option B, strength of an electromagnet. In transmission line, receiving end voltage is greater than sending end voltage at light load or no load condition is known as Faraday effect. This N is the number of turns and L is the length of the wire of capital L inductance. What will be the value of self-inductance L when number of turns N and length is doubled? The inductance will become double. Next question asked was function of an economizer. Function of an economizer is to heat the feed water which will be sent to the boiler. Heat the feed water by flue gases. If phi is the flux and A is the area, the flux density B is equals to formula is equals to phi by A. The following power plant is the cheapest in operation and maintenance. The cheapest in operation and maintenance power plant is hydro power plant. So this question was asked from the power plant engineering. Which of the following lamp has highest lamp efficiency? So highest lamp efficiency is of sodium vapor lamp. As you all know, the highest lamp efficiency from the given option, the correct option is the sodium vapor lamp. Nuclear power plant, the role of graphite rod is to absorb the neutrons, absorb the electrons, slow down the electrons, or slow down the neutrons. The correct answer is the role of graphite rod, that acts as a moderator and reflector. As you all know, the graphite rod is used as a moderator or a reflector in nuclear power plant. It helps in slow down the speed of the neutrons. The correct option is option D, that is slow down the neutrons. Silicon when doped with indium becomes, indium belongs to trivalent group, so silicon when doped with indium, it becomes p-type semiconductor, that is trivalent semiconductor. Next question was which of the following chopper has the graph or plot in the first and the second quadrant? Class A, class B, class C, or class D chopper? So the first and the second quadrant graph is plotted for the class C chopper. Class A has a plot in first quadrant only. For class B, the plot is in the second quadrant only. For class C chopper, the plot is in first and the second quadrant only. And for class D chopper, the plot is in first and the fourth quadrant only. So, for the first and the second quadrant, class C chopper is the correct option. 23rd question was a gate question. The gate given was, the inputs were like this: A, B for 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. The output was 1, 0, 0, 0. Identify the gate. Identify the given gate. The gate is the NOR gate. So this was the question. Next question asked was radio frequency choke in air code is to. Function of air core in radio frequency choke? The option given was keep the frequency low, keep frequency high, to keep inductive reactance low, or to keep the inductive reactance high. The correct option is option D, to keep the inductive reactance high. The next question is, the alternator works on which principle? The alternator works on the Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. The correct option was the Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. On this principle, the alternator works. The next question is, a wire wound resistor has a unique feature of high stability, low power rating, low cost, or smaller in size. So the correct answer is high stability or long-term stability. Next question asked was the formula for Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. Formula for the Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction, as you all know, is E is equals to minus n d phi by dt. That is, E is equals to minus n d phi by dt. The formula for Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction is E is equals to minus n d phi by dt. Next question asked was selenium diode is used for. All options I don't remember. The correct option was it is used as a fast reverse recovery application. Selenium diode is used as a fast reverse recovery application is the correct option. The SCR used as option A switch, option B power controller, or half wave rectifier, or all of the above. The correct option is option B, that is SCR is used as a power controller. The next question asked was at 800 ohm resistance the power is 10 milliwatt. If resistance increased to 1600 ohms the power becomes. As you all know that power is inversely proportional to the resistance, so on solving this we'll get 800 ohms is equals to 1 by 10 milliwatt. Resistance is increased to 1600, the power will be P is equals to 8000 by 1600. So the power will become the 5 milliwatt. The correct option was 5 milliwatt. Equation, the limit equation was given as a sine of pi square by 4 minus x square at x is equals to pi by 2 and y is equals to pi by 2. Next question was the curve represents. This question was again asked from the basic electrical. The curve given was as, here goes the frequency on x-axis and on y-axis current was plotted as this. Here the frequency was F is equals to resonance frequency, and this was showing the capacitive nature, and here it was showing the inductive nature. And the curve represents the option given was the series resonance, or option B parallel resonance, option C was given series parallel resonance, or option D was, and option D I don't remember, that was something given, but the correct option is option B. It represents the parallel resonance. The next question asked was if the induced EMF is greater than the terminal voltage V, then the three-phase synchronous machine is operated as option A generator, option B motor, option C reluctance motor, or option D none. The correct option will be that as it will operate as a generator. The next question was in induction machine if the terminal voltage increases to 5% the torque becomes. As we all know, torque is directly proportional to the voltage square in induction motor. So as the voltage is increased to 5%, the torque will become just double 5 square, that is 25%. The torque will increase to 25%. The correct option was 25%. Next question was asked from a steam power plant. The work done or enthalpy in a steam power plant is. Anyone who have attempted the yesterday's exam who remember the correct option can tell in the comment section. Find the current. The current circuit. The circuit was given as a resistor. Again a resistor branch. Here a current source of 2 ampere. Here a voltage source of 3 volt. Here 6 ohm resistance and here 9 ohm resistance was connected, and a voltage V. Find a current in this branch. To find the current, I solved using nodal analysis as V minus 3 by 6 plus V by 9 minus 2 is equals to 0, as LCM came as 18 as 2V minus 36 is equals to 0, 3V minus 9 plus 2V minus 36 is equals to 0, 5V is equals to 45 and V is equals to 9 volt. And to find the current in that branch, I is equals to 9 by 9, that is 1 ampere. I is equals to, in the common emitter configuration, the phase difference is of 180 degree. The correct option is 180 degree. The next question again was a numerical based on BGT. The numerical I don't remember, it was a little bit complex given. So of the following statement is incorrect regarding the induction heating. So again the option I don't remember. So again this question was asked. Again I don't remember the options which were given. So which of the following statement is true regarding the skin effect with relation to the depth of penetration? All the options I don't remember, but the formula is that skin effect is inversely proportional to the depth of penetration. Resonance frequency of series resonance circuit is, the formula for the resonance frequency is Fr is equals to 1 by 2 pi root LC. This is the formula for the resonance frequency for the series resonance circuit. Next question was, if DC series motor is given an AC supply, then what will happen? Option A, poor efficiency. Option B, works better on AC than on DC. Option C, runs synchronously, or option D, runs but at poor working condition. So the correct option will be the runs. It will run but at a poor working condition. Option D is the correct option. Next question was, which of the instrument or transducer changes the angular position to the electrical signals? Option A is LVDT, B piezoelectric transducer, option C Synchronous, or option D none. The correct option is option C, that is Synchronous. Synchronous changes the angular position. It changes the angular position to the electrical signals. This transducer, this instrument changes the angular position of the rotor and it gives the output as an electrical signal. So correct option is option C, that is Synchronous. Next question was, which of the following will never be the magnitude of the sum of the 80 Newton and 30 Newton forces? This kind of question, this kind of statement was asked. I don't know exact options and the exact statement of this question, but this kind of question was asked. Anyone who remember the exact option and exact statement of this question can comment down. So numerical, a numerical which was based on utilization of electrical energy. I think that the question was a little again complex, 4 to 5 line question, so I didn't attempted that question too. So that was the question. Again a question from JK flip-flop. If J is equals to 1 and K is equals to 1 in JK flip-flop at 10 kilohertz, then output will be. So this was again a question. Again the next question was asked that numerical again it was a numerical on Wheatstone bridge. A Wheatstone bridge was given. A bridge was given something like this. I don't know the numerical value, but a bridge was this, and again to find a unknown resistance R, some values were given in all these 4 branches to find the value of R. So again using the Wheatstone bridge formula we can find out the unknown value of R. This was the question asked. The next question, one more question, was again a numerical that was based on the diversity factor. Some of the individual maximum demand was given, and the maximum demand was also given some numeric value, and we have to find out the diversity factor. So as we all know, the formula for the diversity factor is sum of the individual maximum demand upon maximum demand on an alternator or the synchronous machine. So this using this formula we can find out the diversity factor. This was the question asked. So other 12 questions that were asked, I don't remember right now. So if anybody knows other questions, can comment down, please comment down, and whichever questions, how many you have attempted, how many questions you all have attempted in yesterday's paper, please comment down and tell what was the answer. If any mistake is done by me, or any kind of mistake in any option or correct option, so please comment down and correct me. So this was all about the today's video and yesterday's paper of ISRO UR Rao Satellite Center, Bangalore. If you find this video helpful, so do like, comment, share and subscribe this channel. Hope you like this video, and thanks. Till then, take care and bye.